I click on links for Odysee and BitChute. This is just as crazy as it sounds. And if you've seen Gavin Newsom in the news lately, he looks like a crazy person. Even to the point where if I was on his team, I'd be like, dial it back a little bit. Just calm down. Let's pretend to not act as if we're completely panicked. I don't know why he's so panicked. The thought of having Larry Elder step up and take the job away from him, well, okay, nobody wants that, but it's not so much, it's not a fatal blow to his political career, I don't think, because I think he's the DNC's guy. He's in their back pocket. It's conceivable that he could leave that position as governor and go into something else. It's not, in the future. It's not completely. It's not like it's not kind of like the old days where, it would just be done forever because he was so humiliated. Like, you saw what happened to Nixon. It's like, you don't have Tricky Dick to kick around anymore. It's like, yeah, he came right back. So I don't know why he's so panicked. Like, he's weirdly panicked. Anyway, so Newsom rally speaker calls Republican Larry Elder a black face on white supremacy. In case you don't know, Larry Elder is black and Gavin Newsom is. I'm not sure what his ethnicity is, but at least he appears to have a white face. And it's good to know he's got his little purse puppies there. This is just as cringe as it sounds, where you've got black Nazis, black white supremacists, I guess. Dems will be Dems. California State Senator Sidney Kamlager, is that her? Let me take a look. Anyway, she said that the supporters of Larry Elder are racist because they support the black guy, that you need to instead support the white guy to not be racist, because the white guy is going to teach the black guy about racism in California. I don't know how that works, but that's just how California rolls. Elder is a popular black conservative radio host and is challenging Newsom for governor of California. Carl Stokes on stage, a bunch of idiots, without naming Larry Elder. Another idiot says that there's a recall challenger who thinks he might have an edge because of his color, but racism comes in all shapes and sizes, and we're not stupid. Okay, so this has 9 hearts and 16 comments. The point of that is, it is what a rinky-dink little stage they're on. I wouldn't want to put too much weight on that. The point is that when Twitter and social media wants to delist things and deboost things and hide things, that's what you see. You see something that should get more attention. It only gets 9 hearts or something. Very, very worried about that. It's manipulation when you've got tech companies telling you who your next can't exactly tell you who the next president will be, but they can tell you who they won't be, because they can narrow the field by just kicking you off social media. If you're not on Twitter and you're not on a public crowdfunder, if you're delisted, if you're not allowed on crowdfunding websites, financial institutions, and banks, they can all very well kick you off for your political viewpoints. Well, you're not getting elected. That should terrify people, and it doesn't. I don't know how many people are aware of it. If you're not only past a certain age, but just not in these spheres. It's not necessarily the political spheres, but it's where the Venn diagram of politics and computers kind of overlap. So I think there's a lot of people who are like, what do you mean? Your bank can kick you out? I would assume there'd be like a Title USC code to prevent that. Not for political discrimination, as it turns out. It's like the bankers really. That's why I talk about bankers, financial institutions, and moving money around. Because if you're not thinking about it, you don't understand how important social media and financial institutions are. Like I said, they can't put someone in office, but they can keep you from office, which is, that's casus belli. Every time I try to pronounce Latin or Greek, it's like I know all my vocabulary is from the written word, not from the spoken word. So it's like I can write these things, but I don't speak them. Anyway, so she says, actually calls out the heretofore unnamed recall challenger. She didn't say his name, but I will. Stunning and fucking brave. Larry Elder is a black face on white. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? You hear yourself talking? Larry Elder, he's very black. He's not like, I feel like anything I would follow that up with would get me kicked off YouTube. And Gavin Newsom is obviously not. What else do they have? Like, gee, maybe why don't you attack his policies? I don't know what the divergence is between Larry Elder and Gavin Newsom. I just hear a bunch of ad hominems and fear prawn. Anyway, that's about the face of it. It's just stupid. It's just the stupidest thing in stupid clown world. Just 2021 is just 2016. The media took off their mask and they say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get Trump elected," sort of inadvertently because we can't look away from a train wreck. So we're going to give him $1 billion in free publicity, which is going to get him elected, even though we purportedly said we don't want him in office. Like, here's the thing. If you're playing the chess game that is politics, did the media want to get him elected or not? Or did they just want to make money? Like, what really happened with that? Like, people say, oh, well, yeah, CNN gave him $1 billion in free publicity, thus getting Trump elected, making him look at the outside. But looking back, it's like it kind of should have been obvious. And the people who control the media, they're not dumb people. They're most people, like Trump's not dumb, Hillary Clinton's not dumb. Nobody at that level is dumb. They may be assholes, but they're not dumb. The media's not dumb. Did they deliberately put Trump in office for some other point? Maybe. I mean, like, are they their own accelerationists? I don't know, but I mean, we're not talking 3D chess. It's a pretty obvious thing that when you pour oxygen on a tiny spark, you're going to get this huge bonfire. It's like, that's what the media did to Trump. They put him in office. So, I mean, it kind of makes me think, okay, so they wanted to put him in office. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. If I get this channel to 300 subs, which is going to be very difficult because doing political stuff, commentary on YouTube it's just not. It's at post 2016. It's just not done. But if you get to 300 subs, Odysee will upload your stuff automatically, which is just a nice convenience. And then once it's there, it's like, I don't know. It makes things a little bit easier. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. I'll see you on the next episode.